Watching your back out there?
Hello Guardians, it's Hitomii does Destiny 2 here. Today I'm talking all about the Memory Alembic quest. This one seems to have a few people stumped, but it's all about uncovering executioners, destroying them, and stealing their Qualichor. To do this you have to access deep sites and track them, and through that green, lovely goo that you find, you will find the executioners at the very end after you've followed the trail. So let me explain it in a little bit more detail. In various areas, such as the miasma, which I'm in now, you will find deep sites. These reveal scorn, dead bodies, like this one here, that you have to investigate. Then, as you can see, almost firefly green type goo will start to appear in front of you. Follow this, and usually, if you've only just found the first deep site orb, you will then find a second, and you need to keep following that trail 3 times. After you have done the third deep site, you should, at the end of this first section, find some debris, which you then investigate also. Let me show you as we come down here. Investigate, and then it'll say on the left hand side there, on the trail. Now you continue to follow the green fireflies all the way down to wherever on the map it's telling you to go. At the end of that you will find an executioner, and once he is destroyed and the light destroyed, you can then steal the Qualichor, and you do this probably 6 or 7 times to get your full 100%. At the end of that, you get a piece of refined Qualichor, and you can start this mission all over again. Now, people say, why? Why do I need to do this? Well, you get what's called an Executioner's Hoard chest once you destroy 3 further light bearers, which I'll be going into very shortly. But first of all, let's go find this Executioner. So once you have destroyed the Hive Lightbearer, Executioner, you receive a loot chest, and upon opening this you should see Qualichor, and you usually get a bonus item as well. So as you can see, you get throne rank reputation as well, in case you don't already have enough with Finch. I didn't at the time of recording this. And then what you need to do is keep doing this in all the areas. So that was miasma. And now I need to do another section, but as I said, you can only get 1 executioner a day. So if you start off next to Finch in Quagmire and you can't find any deep site with green goo, you then move on to the next area, and so on. And then once you have your Qualichor, as you can see bottom left hand side right now, Lucent Hive Inquisitors are in your section. They appear in all 3 sections randomly, but these are the ones that you need to destroy in order to get that main Executioner's Hoard chest. What I didn't know when I did this the first time was that I didn't have enough Qualichor to open the chest. but I'm going to keep this in anyway to show you guys exactly where they spawn, and you can see then exactly what I did to defeat them. They do appear in other areas as well, but I did find that Quagmire was the easiest to find and easiest to navigate. The ogre was disrupting me when I was doing my deep sight challenge here, and I suddenly realised that it was a commander and he was the one that I needed to destroy to start this whole thing off. As you look at the bottom left hand side, it'll tell you. Let me speed this up as we get to the light bearers.
Qualichor, I'm picking up some familiar darkness readings. The same sort of energy the pyramids give off.
My Hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, likely on behalf of this witness. Stay cautious, but see what you can learn.
We're on it.
This is definitely easier with a fire team. I was lucky that this random guy just decided to join in. And then after you've done that, you can open this first initial chest because we killed them. And then you can press the deep sight and access the chest. As you can see, I only had 88%, so I wasn't sure I'd be able to open it. And then, unfortunately, I found a glitch. I fell down underneath the deep sight where a giant log appears and I could not get back up. So I had to wait for the deep sight to end, and then I was able to climb back up and then cross over the bridge to see if I could open the chest, which we all know is not going to happen because I've only got 88%. So knowing this now and knowing where these lucent hives spawn, I decided to go away for another day and get the last remaining hive inquisitor, and then I was able to have enough refined Qualichor in order to open the chest. I hope that makes sense to you guys. When you finish the Memory Alembic quest, your Qualichor that you've recovered 100% automatically goes into a refined Qualichor. You can then pick this mission up for a second time from Finch and start collecting all over again. There are many ways in which you can get these hive inquisitors and get the commanders, and there's also various places you can get these Scorn, investigate them. So this is in the Fluorescent Canal. If you remember this giant fountain, you'll find a moth in there as well, if you haven't already got that one. But here is the body next to the fountain. Investigate that Scorn corpse, and then you can go all the way through and find, I think it's in Witch's Echo, and you find your way through to find the next lucent hive to destroy. Keep doing this, keep following the trail, and once you've got enough Qualichor, you can then come back and get the Executioner's Horn chest. It's definitely worth doing. You get some pretty decent legendary loot out of it as well, usually when opening the chests. But as you can see here, we'll reveal another deep sight here, and I'll be able to follow it down through the Fluorescent Canal. I neglected this for the first few weeks of this season because I was just so busy doing the 17th missions and things, and I suddenly realised that I needed to do this daily. So if you guys haven't done this yet, please do it before the reset, and make sure that you join your fire team up and the three of you go onto 17's Throne World and get this done. Like I said, 6 or 7 days in a row, just team up for half an hour a day and do this together. It's so much more fun getting those Hive Inquisitors together. Here we are in the doorway here. Investigate debris, and we can go down and find the lucent hive. I'll speed it up now. So down through the Queen's Bailey first of all. Quite a few annoying enemies to get past. You don't have to kill them all, obviously, but make your way across the Queen's Bailey following the green trail. It's usually in the same place, so once you've done this a couple of times you'll know exactly where you're going. And just watch out for the enemies that spawn, especially with those moths. You'll notice it says on the bottom left hand corner that we are on the trail, and that's all you really need to know. Follow that trail, guys. I will just quickly do this deep sight for you in case anybody hasn't done this one before. It's just shooting the runes on the wall. They do move about a bit though, depending on what day this spawns, so just have a really good look, but they'll be all around the room. Then simply continue on your trail. It'll say on the left hand side on the trail. Follow it until you find a vertical mark of the green, which I'll show you in a moment. Just on the left hand side of the screen there, you can see it, and that is where your light bearer will spawn. Once you have this chest, you get the percentage towards your Memory Alembic quest, and once you have enough, you get refined Qualichor. Here's me finishing the quest. And off to Finch we go.
Very interesting.
So now I have the refined Qualichor, and I can also start the quest again and start collecting the percentage of Qualichor all over again, and then that will allow you to open more than one Executioner's chest. These spawn on various locations on each of the 3 areas, and you just have to wait for them to appear. You'll know this by the bottom left hand corner, because it'll say Inquisitors are in your area, and you simply need to find them and destroy them. Destroy their commanders that also spawn, and you do this 3 times, and then 3 light bearers will appear, very similar to what you find in Savathun's Throne World missions when you do the storyline. And all you simply need to do is take them all out, and it will allow you to reveal the chest. I was waiting around for quite some time, but eventually they did spawn again, and I was able to finally get that chest now that I'd got enough refined Qualichor. Here we go, guys. Enjoy. As I said earlier on, Guardians, these light bearers are not easy to get down. Really good if you have a fire team with you. And if you've all got your refined Qualichor, you can then open the chest. This is the Executioner's Horde chest. And as you'll see in a second, I get the reward just there for the triumph. It wasn't easy to do, but it took me a good couple of hours. You must get the Qualichor from the Executioners every single day, but it's easy enough to do. So there you have it, Guardians. Thank you for joining me for this video. Hitomii does Destiny 2, what, how and why is the Qualichor on Savathûn's throne world. I really hope that this video has helped you out. If it has, please hit that like button, and I'd really like to hear from you. If you do see me about in the world of Destiny 2, please give me a wave, whether it's in Destiny 2's Crucible or whether you see me out and about on a planet. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching Hitomii Does Destiny 2. Have a fantastic day.